to just get this thing going.
Oh, yeah!
Woo! There you go. Hey, how you guys doing? Hi, everybody in TV land. How we doing today? My sound effects are kind of off a little bit, but that's okay. How's everybody doing? Let's talk lockdown today, huh? How we dealing with it? How we doing? How we coping with it? Let me turn my phone down so that way I don't get disturbed, because I know this thing will be going off, but we know how that is. How you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are doing okay. It's going to start one of my podcasts, so we can might as well start it today. Everybody's going through the corona thing right now, and hope everybody's doing well. This thing's been hurting a lot of people, and and see if we get through it. Right now, officially, I don't know about the whole state of Florida, but I know Orange County has it's a stay at home. It's asking you to stay home. It don't mean lock yourself up, and don't go anywhere. Just do your thing, do your normal things. Go out to your grocery store. If you have to work, you can go to work. It's not like you're not allowed to. It's not one of those things that you can just stay and not do anything. But while you're home, hey, might as well catch up on some work. Man, I look fat. This camera gains about 10 pounds. But yeah, so staying at home actually is not that bad. I've stayed at home quite a few. I'm a stay-at-home guy, actually. I went out, 3 times this year. I enjoy it. I have my studio here. There's no drama in this house, so everything's hunky-dory. Always good to be home. But being home, actually, my wife was, she had some kind of puffiness, some kind of bad chemical reaction in her eye. So she was home for the past couple of days. And we took advantage of those couple of days and actually did some work around the house. First day we started, it was the backyard, which needed really bad. And she did her little work area. And then yesterday we cleaned out half of the refrigerator side of the refrigerator. We didn't hit the freezer yet. That's a whole other project. But let me tell you something. I mean, not clean. We didn't clean out the refrigerator. We took everything out. Everything, shelves, drawers. The whole thing was bare. You could imagine what the kind of stuff you could accumulate in the bottom of your refrigerator that you don't even know about. But yeah, we did that. We cleaned that out pretty good. And then yesterday we took we said, you know what? Let's rearrange our bedroom. that was a whole other project. Yeah, to undo everything in the bedroom and take everything out and put everything back in and organize it. We organized it pretty good. I mean, you got to do the best that you can with what you got. You have, if you have nothing to do, hell, go online. Hi, talk to me. You could chat with me. I could see. Where's my glasses at? I could probably not even see that even close where you guys are writing over there. So don't mind me. You can watch me on Facebook Live, or you can go to the YouTube channel, TVBN TV, and I'm on live there too. So we're going to start the podcast. I've had it for a while, but went on and off, on and off. A lot of it has to do with the equipment. It was very crappy sound, and trying to get everything together is like a big pain in the butt. Actually, what's funny is there's a radio station, local radio station here in Orlando that I listen to them. To these guys, they do talk radio, and they decided to do it in the host's house. And yesterday I was watching them, and they were having all these issues with the sound and everything, be able to hear. And I'm like, well, at least somebody feels my pain, because those are like 5 guys trying to figure stuff out, how it goes. I do this stuff for myself, and trying to figure out if this thing goes out right. I just wing it. And like I said, I got a lot of stuff to talk about and a lot of stuff to say. But yeah, so we're going to be doing, the wife and I are going to continue our cooking show, Rocking the Kitchen with Oscar G. Going to try to come up with some more recipes, and be able to do it like that. This I'll put it on for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, a half hour, an hour, don't matter. It's just something to do that but always wanted to do. But anyway, you guys can, like I said, you can hit me on the chat, or hit me on the chat on YouTube. That's probably the other phone going off. These phones always go off. It's like the worst thing in the world. But I hope you guys are listening to me well. Hope you guys are doing well. Like I said, we're going to do today, we'll talk about lockdowns. Toilet paper. Don't get it. Still hunting for it. I put on Facebook that I put a package for $18 for 18 rolls. I kind of thought that was a little expensive, but everybody's telling me I'm like right in the price range. Right now, the stores, they don't have they don't have that. They don't have toilet paper available or any kind of wiping material. My wife went to the store the other day, and she says they're also running out of eggs. So that's going to hurt a little bit, because I eat eggs every day. Other than that, the other thing that people are doing, it's pretty nasty. You guys are leaving your surgical gloves laying all over the parking lots of all these stores, and you guys can't do that, man. You got to pick up your stuff and discard of it, because you don't know who's going to pick it up, what kid's going to walk around and play with it, and this disease has been going around. And it's been hurting a lot of people. To me, I'm one of the candidates. They say people with congestive heart failure. Well, that's me. So that's why I stay my ass at home. I was doing the Uber thing, but that kind of got slow. Ever since they closed down the airport, because they used to have like a lot of people at the airport. You're looking at like 400 cars at one time. And the latest I checked was yesterday, and there was only like 62 cars there. So it's slow. I went out about a week ago. I was out for like an hour, and only made I was out for like an hour and a half, made like $7. After that, I said, you know what? I'm calling that quits. I'm done with that. It's way too much crap for what we're going, the stuff that we're going with. That's why I decided. I said, you know what? I might as well stay home, take care of my daughter, and do my thing. Because what else? Damn, there's like so much to do, but there's so much not to do. Like right now, my daughter is doing her homeschooling thing. It's working out pretty good, I guess, because I haven't really checked on it. But she tells me she's on it, and they have this they have this thing. I forgot what it's called, like iReady or something. And it's supposed to be like so many hours or a certain amount of time on it. So she's doing her thing, and hopefully it'll work out. Let me get you guys on over here so that way I can see, because I can't see that that camera up there. That's going to be like impossible for me to read. And because yes, I do need glasses like really bad, but I haven't had time. Oh, there you guys are. Well, it's about time. Let's talk about docking. What's up with that? Yeah, docking. Yeah, let's talk about docking. No, but anyway, so yeah, so while you're home, do stuff. I mean, I'm sure you guys, there's plenty of stuff for you guys to do around the house. I mean, rearrange furniture, clean the outside, building stuff. I don't know. I don't even, is Home Depot and Lowe's even open? I mean, I like to build some stuff, but I ain't got no money to build anything. I'm still waiting to see what that, if I even qualify for that check coming in, because these checks, they all sound good and dandy, but when they don't come in, you're kind of heartbroken. Like me and the wife, we're not holding our breath about this stimulus check, because most of the time we get turned down for everything. When we get turned down, and it's like, forget it, don't even bother with it. I just realized why that was too high, because I had the volume up too high. So bad. But yeah, so the stimulus check would be nice. I guess it's what, $1,200 per people, couple, 24, $500 for the kid. So you're looking at almost $3,000. I could use another $3,000. I mean, it'll just go to bills, and then we'll be broke again, because we're like so far behind. It's unbelievable. And yes, my disability check went through. That was a little nervous thing for us, because things don't go that well when it's around here. We try to ask for help after my disability went through, and I posted it on my Facebook what happened, and apparently we don't qualify. We don't qualify for anything. And that kind of sucks, because we did need the help, and with no help, it's a little rough. Let me get shit. Let me get that there. That way I can see you guys. All right, now I can see you guys there. Had to mute mine over here, but yeah. So I didn't qualify for any Medicare or Medicaid, because Medicare's I gotta wait 2 years. I didn't qualify for any Medicaid. They gave me what is that, cost share of cost, which basically means I'm screwed. Probably going to have to go into the emergency room on the 1st, because the way the share of cost thing works is you have to accumulate $2,900 before they take over. You just going into the emergency room and getting your blood pressure taken, it's $2,500. So it's my thing. What's going on with the diverticulitis, that I was there for a week in December. They wanted to do surgery, but I needed to get better. But since I don't have any insurance, I can't get the colonoscopy and all that other stuff for me to get the surgery. So I have to go in and use basically the emergency room as my primary care doctor. And I know every time I go in there, I'm going to be stuck for a few days because of my heart. So with this thing, I'll probably be in there for a few weeks. Oh, man. It's like this shirt. It's like riding up on me. I'm doing laundry. And, man, cleaning up the house all day today, man. Because it was a disaster this morning. I'm like, I got to get all this stuff done. Now I'm in the process of doing laundry, so everything's getting washed. But I like to see everybody here. Wow, that's a lot of people. I like to say hi to everybody. Finally found something worth watching. Thanks, Andrew. How you doing, Andrew? Anyway, how's the TSA thing going? And actually, I should really chat with you guys and see what are you guys doing during this lockdown? I mean, are you cleaning out your refrigerators? Are you straightening up your rooms? My house looks like a museum now. It's nice and clean. The wife comes home all happy. The only thing I got to do is just take care of this studio a little bit. It's a little of a mess. Haven't been able to do any kind of playing here because my wife doesn't want anybody here while this is going on. So, no band practices. But I've been learning some songs on the acoustic and probably come up and play a little bit for you guys. The other kind of music I can't put on there because then I'll get flagged, and you know how that works. Probably my intro's got a lot of copyright music. I probably got to change that. I'll probably come up with a new one. You never know. But so far so good. We're still here. We're still healthy. We're still doing our thing, and then hopefully everybody out there is staying safe. And staying home is not that bad. For some people, it might be, but to me, it's not bad. I kind of like it. You ain't hurt me. I'm gonna put my glasses on to read these comments because it's that old thing. Oh, you live in Kentucky now. Right? But are you still on it? You're still in TSA though? And Kentucky's a great part of the country, man. We went there I want to say like 5 years ago, and it was nice. What's up, Vincent? How's Home Depot doing? Are you guys still open? Or are you guys planning on closing? Let's see what else we got in here. Alejandro, what's up, parcero? What's going on, my brother? Rich, Dave, what's up, brother? Dave, I wanted to do a jam session too, live jam session with the band, but I can't do that either because the band's too new and we don't have that much material. Plus, the wife doesn't want us nobody in here. So I was probably wanted to hit the studio and do some jamming over there, but it's hard to get anybody together. Oh, you are? Cool. Awesome. So you're home now. You're not, are you, no, you guys are still working, right? You TSA guys are still working? Because the airports ain't closed. It's just a lot of flights not coming in. But what's up, Ivan? I haven't seen you, bro, since high school, man. That's another thing too that popped up on my Facebook, like the 30-year reunion of 1985 class. It's like, damn, 30 years already. Now it's longer, ain't it? 30 what is it? 35 years. Holy crap. Yeah, I like the shirt. I found it. It's for one of my good friends. A long time ago. It's an old shirt because it's tight now, but it still fits. It still says what I wanted it to say. Oy viejo, yeah, I'm very old. I'm getting there. I'm getting to the point that oh man, it's like so many things go on with you. You know what I mean? I mean, at least the gray hair on the head is not that bad. Over here is getting there. My chest is getting there. It's awful. The worst thing is to do is get old. What's up, Lou? Lou coming in the house. So tell me, what you guys been doing? What do you guys, you know? I know a lot of you been drinking. I don't know about you guys. I have like beer and tequila in there. I can't even drink. It just sits there and stares at me. Yeah, I try. I try to take care of myself. But it's, you know what it is? It's the eating thing. The eating thing is very hard to change, especially when when you're used to eating certain things, and then you try to switch, but it doesn't work. But we have added a lot of vegetables in our Mr. Arnold class. Yeah, Mechanical Troy. Oh, Mr. Arnold. Oh my God, is he even still alive? Probably not. Because he's like, all these people are dying. What's his name just died? That Curly from Harlem Globetrotters. Holy shit, I can't even talk. But yeah, well, anyway, tell me what you guys are doing passing the time. What's up, Sam? No, I'm not going to get political on this. And I can't put up my knowledge that far. I'd rather keep political things out of this because it's a no-win situation when it comes to political arguments. Everybody just argues and winds up hating each other. Me, I don't care what you say. It doesn't bother me. I don't get mad. I just say, hey, that's the way it is. What's up, Cassie? Cassie, you're very important to us during this crisis because you're the one delivering all the stimulus checks. Gonna bring us all our money. That's a shame too. Masturbating? Who's masturbating? Well, you ain't married no more, so who's masturbating? No, not today. It's my day off. Yeah, so to pass the time, be creative. I'm gonna start building stuff out of pallets. I'm gonna start building stuff out of some of that wood fencing that we came up with during the last hurricane that I have in the back. Who ain't? Let me see here. Let's see. Oh, you're a truck. That's right. You're a truck driver. Yeah, you're another one of our heroes. Getting that toilet paper through. Drive around, get that toilet paper to us because we need it. What's up, Brian? What are you doing to spend your time at home? Hey, there's my cousin. What's up, Juan Carlos? My cousin Juan was here, about a couple months ago? And yeah, I made him some authentic Peruvian dishes a la Oscar made. My Peruvian dishes it's like, it tastes good, but it doesn't taste authentic like them. basically. But it tastes good. He liked it. What's up, Bobby? You still over there trying to see? Bobby's the type of guy. He's going to be a prepper. He's going to have all these guns set up in his house, waiting for people to come in. That's another thing too. We need to start thinking about that too, being preppers, because man, the way you guys handle stuff, I could just imagine how it's going to be if the end of the world comes around. You know, the way you guys behave. I'm surprised gas prices are not skyrocketing, because that's one thing you guys have hoarded all the toilet paper, but you left the gases alone, so the gas prices go down. I gotta put my glasses back on here. Let me see. I'm working. She put some mail in the box. Oh, yes, you do, my dear. You put that mail in the box very well. Hope your family's doing okay. Yes, my family's doing great, Juan. Thank you for asking. Had a load of baby wipes brought to the Buckeye. Those were like gold. I bet. I used to use butt wipes, but kind of like when you're not making the money anymore, you kind of like just don't. My wife does all the shopping. She's great at it. She goes out. She'll get all these coupons, and she'll go out and come back with like $250 receipt. And then when you look at the receipt, then you look at all the discounts, and then she'll come in. She'll come in with a $250 receipt. She paid $10 and have a $50 gas card. Don't know how she does it, but she does it. I don't even go shopping with her anymore because it's a science. It's a science with her. She's like, she knows exactly where everything is, but she goes to the same stores all the time. Got to put my glasses back on. I've been prepping for a while. Yeah, I think we used to have a lot of toilet paper too, but that's because my wife, when she used to buy it, she buys it in like bulk, and she gets such good prices on them that we used to have a lot. We don't have that much. So let's go back from the park. I know people are staying in, but man, it's your health. Yeah, I know. But you know what it is, man? You lived in Florida, bro. It's hot as hell here. I mean, I went out just to go outside and throw the garbage out. I was like, no way, man. I can't do this. The other day, I'm sitting there in the back. Actually, the other 2 days ago was pretty nice when I was doing the lawn. It had a nice breeze, and I was like in shade. And my wife is like, because I had 5 big barrels of leaves already filled. And my wife's like, she's like, why don't you burn them in the pit? I'm like, we had a fire pit there for like years we never used because it's too hot in Florida to go outside. You know what I mean? And then when it's cold outside, you don't want to even be outside. So it's either or. But we never used the fire pit. So I said, you know what? Why not? And then I started burning leaves, and I burned all 5 cans and had like this much ash. I was like, well, that's one good way to get rid of it. Now I got another 5 cans to burn, but when you start doing burning, you got to do it in the morning. Let's see. Back with the glasses. She paid 22 cents. Hot as balls here. I bet, man. Especially you guys, man. You guys have no AC in those little cars of the mail service. I don't know what it is, but every company should be like FedEx. You got to have AC in your trucks. I mean, it's too hot. It is way too hot outside to be even sitting in those hot boxes. I know how it is because I had back when I was a kid, and I had my Italian ice cream truck. It was one of them old mailbox trucks, and man, they had no AC, and I had that big engine like right in the front. And you're only driving like 3 miles an hour, listening to that ding, 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 and no kind of wind whatsoever. I had a little fan on there, but all it kept blowing was just hot air. It's the worst. Let's see, what do we got here? Nope, no AC. Yeah, I know. I feel you. You look good, healthy, and appear to be happy. Actually, I thank you for the looking good. Yeah, I'm healthy. I don't know. Yeah, I got to still go back to get checked out again. But happy. Yeah, I'm pretty much happy. I'm happy because my disability went through. Once my disability went through, that's when everything kind of eased down a little bit. And then once the check went through 2 days ago, that was even better because we're like, oh, the rent's paid. But that's one good thing. We have a pretty decent landlord. He was asking if we were okay with the rent. But yeah, I miss Blatchford. My wife might consider. Oh, you might consider moving back to Florida. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I delivered out of this old ice truck 3 years ago. Yeah, I know. They're hot. Those things, especially yours the ones that has that engine right in the center. I know that. That's the worst. Or I have to see how all the craziness plays out. Well, all the craziness. Tell you what, it's more crazy here than it is anywhere else. At least nobody's looting. That's one thing. I mean, I seen people looting in other places, but not in Florida, not yet. If that happens around me, then I'm gonna start swinging. I don't think they'll put me in jail for that if I'm protecting people, for the place. I mean, it's not like I can get fired. When I used to work at Home Depot, and I used to see all these people just walk in. They'll walk in with an empty cart, and then all of a sudden they'll just start putting like drills and guns and all this stuff in to fill their cart up. And as soon as you see them filling up the cart, you know something's up. And what they do, all of a sudden they just turn around and haul ass out the door and go out and throw their stuff in the car. There'll be a car wait outside, and it'd be gone. It's like the easiest trick in the book. Do they get caught? No, because they do it all the time. And all they do is just go right to the pawn shop and pawn everything. I used to get mad as hell. I'd be like, just let me get them, man. Let me grab them. They're like, no, you'll get fired. I'm like, damn. I'd be so cool just to grab somebody, beat them up for shoplifting. But no, they wouldn't let me. All right, let's see. Stress off the chest. Congrats, getting your disability. Yeah, it is. Especially the stress, man. The stress is killing me. Last year was the worst, man, with me being stressful. But you know what? It was you guys that actually made a big difference in my life. You know, especially all my old friends from high school. Which actually I had a discussion with my wife the other day and my daughter, because the kids are going to be out of school, right? So I was like, okay, so why can't you guys create a chat form, some kind of chat thing? So, you know, don't have to be video, just something like you guys could communicate with each other, you know, like a class. And they thought it was a bad idea. I don't know why was that a bad idea? Apparently, most of the kids don't like each other in school. I could see that happening. I mean, most of us in my high school, which, you know, Carteret High School which is in Carteret, New Jersey, it was actually a little different back then. I mean, yes, you had your different cliques, you know what I mean? But if you really needed help, man, you have the whole town behind you, you know? And like my wife was raised in Winter Park in Florida, in Orlando. So it's so big that everybody just like disappears, I guess. But, you know, I was very fortunate to land in that little town, 3x3 square mile town, Carteret. And I met a lot of good friends, a lot of good people up there. And most of the people in my Facebook that I know that are actually friends are the people from my high school. And That makes you feel good. You know what I mean? Especially when you feel like you're all alone and you have nobody, and then all of a sudden your friends start popping up every now and then on a messenger and saying this and saying that. You know, encouraging stuff, get you going. What's up, Jen? What's up, Tommy? And Tommy, man, I haven't seen you in like 40 years. What's up, Joe? All you guys I haven't seen in a long ass time. I like to make a trip up there and take the wife with me the next time. Last time I was up there, it wasn't for good a good thing. It was to bury my best friend Scott, which wow, it's almost 2 years that he's been gone. Man, still amazing that amazes me that he's not around. Um, I have oh, something's going on out there. Who there? I guess nobody. But yeah. So tell me, people, what you guys been doing for the lockdown while you're staying home? I know a lot of you have been staying home. What's that?
Someone's here for you.
Oh, where's mommy?
In the room with me.
All right, I'll be right out there. Thank you. Is he in already?
He's in the he's
Okay.
sitting down on the porch.
All right. Talk to you guys for a second. I'll be right back. Well, that was a quick commercial break. Let's see what we got on here. All right. Whew. See, I go outside. My neighbor needed something to borrow something real quick, and I was outside for like 30 seconds, and I'm like boiling. It's hot out there, man. Oh my God, it's so disgusting here. I hear snowing in some parts of the country. Is that true? It's just, it was great when it was cold here. It was great. You got up early. It made you do things. You could be happy. You know, now it's like, oh, like muggy and nasty. And I just showered and ugh, you just feel like pretty nasty. But anyway, so we have a lot of things to do around the house that I need to do. I got a lot of honey-do list that I'm gonna take care. Gonna be able to catch up on all this stuff. Trust me, after you live in a house for a while, stuff starts to get accumulated, and we're trying to downsize. So we did a couple garage sales that came out pretty good, but downsizing is good. But like I said, we're gonna do some cooking shows. That's gonna be That's gonna be some funny stuff. Everybody likes the cooking shows with my wife. She makes everything funny. Ha ha. But this thing here, I'll do it in the afternoon sometime. Today I kind of late because, like I said, cleaning and all this other stuff to do. It's like, but I'm just checking out the kinks on this thing. Hopefully all the sound comes out. I'll check it after I'm done, of course, and hopefully we'll be able to get some views and some good ideas of what you guys want to do or doing during the lockdown. Actually, I want to come up with some ideas for you guys to do. Maybe it'll get you. And one of the things that I was going to do actually is I'm going to build a garden. Yeah. Build a nice garden, some fresh veggies. But I got to do it in a way. I got to do it in a way that the animals around here won't get it. Got a lot of field mice. You're going to have to do one of them elevated things. I was thinking of closing up part of the side of the house where the fence is with like chicken wire and have like a little door in there and just have my little garden in there and then see how everything comes out. Video that progress too. I'm going to video a lot of stuff. It's just, just to get to it, it's just a pain in the butt. Getting all this stuff set up. When I was like, yeah, I'll come in at 4:30, and I walked in, I was like, oh, man, I got to start everything up. Everything was off. But anyway, so hopefully, like I said, you still watching porn all the time, brother. All the time. What's the one I do? X video, something like that. Watching porn is very healthy. Man, let me see. I gotta put my glasses on to read all this stuff. Hey Terry, need some positive. Need some positivity. I'm just feeling cabin fever. I'm hanging out with Oscar and family. Cabin fever. Ah, baby. Being inside is great. It's being out there that's a pain in the ass. Because once you go out there, then you have to start dealing with the public. You deal with the public, that's when everything goes downhill. So I'm learning a few things on guitar, Terry. I'll do a couple acoustic things on this thing. See how it comes out. But yep. So we're almost 5. Shoot, it's almost 5:30. See how the day goes by quick when you do stuff? Today flew quick, boy. I tell you what, man, I got up and I started cleaning about, I want to say 7:30, and I haven't stopped since. The house looks good though. You're welcome, Terry. Terry's one of my best. She's at all my shows. She's always there, front and center, always dancing, always having a good time. Always make sure everybody's having a good time. Terry's the best. Can't find too many people like that anymore. Let's see. Carver, New Jersey, curfew. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. for 2 weeks now. What's for dinner? Actually, I'm making, since I cleaned out the barbecue and everything a few days ago, and I barbecued some stuff, I'm gonna do some hamburgers today. I should go out there live, do it. See how you could good hamburgers are made. I love to cook. That's my thing. I'm one of those guys that I love to cook, but I don't mind cleaning either. But I'm that guy that if I have to cook, the kitchen's got to be spotless. If the kitchen's not clean, I can't cook. I got to clean it first. Yes, I am drinking a Slurpee. I hate it, but it just gives you the thing that you need. Don't judge me. But me and the wife haven't killed each other yet. Well, at least I haven't pissed her off to that point yet. It gets to that point, but I like hanging out with her. She's one of those people that I don't mind hanging out with. Because she don't get on your nerves. Meg, what's up, baby? I haven't seen you in like 35 years, too. I haven't seen all you people in a long ass time. But then again, I've been in Florida for 25 years. Hope everything's doing well with you. Hope you're staying busy while we're all suffering over this virus thing. And hope all you guys get money. Hope we all get money. Be nice. Because that money it would just make me breathe. You know. We're probably going to give up my wife's car because that's a $500 bill every month. And if that money comes in, I'll probably buy her car with the money. It's just that $500 a month is killing us. So that's one of the things we need to get rid of. There's a lot of things that I need to get rid of in here, but I ain't going to happen till a few years from now. And then we'll see what happens. All right, people. It's about time to start eating. So probably going to move this one. Isolation by John Lennon. He was an isolated mother flower too himself. He didn't go anywhere. All he did was lay there naked with Yoko Ono. It's pretty rough, but you know, she's a lovely lady. She's a very lovely lady. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this stream here and probably pick it up when I do my barbecue, which should be in about another 15 minutes. But I'll close everything up here and then I'll open it up over there. The YouTube won't be up there, but the Facebook will. It's easier because YouTube is a pain in the butt to do everything. All right, guys. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys later. All right, and to that.